Attention passengers, this is SNY's Keith Hernandez, and this is a Queens-bound 7 Express train, the fastest way to Citi Field to see your Metsies.
Welcome everybody to another episode of the 7 Express podcast. Hola, ladies and gentlemen, reporting live from Atlanta, Georgia. It is your It is your sports, and we come to you with another 7 Express live, man. For those of you that watched the game today, I'm sure it wasn't pleasant. For those of you that were at the park,
wasn't it?
For those of you that were at the park today, I'm sure you guys have your hands in some hot water because, obviously it's not cold up here, but I'm sure it was. I'm hearing that it was cold out there, so I can only imagine the dealing with the weather and plus the non-existent offense that was there today. Ryan Nelson
dealing with that cold weather, and seeing the Mets not score a run, man. Not for nothing. I think Steve Cohen should get back on Twitter and be like, "We're gonna give you more free tickets. You guys deserve it all."
Yeah, listen about that. I honestly, like, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but to me, I know it's a bad look because obviously we lost today, and he's coming off that tweet. But it's like, if somebody hands you free tickets and you buy them and you don't go, I don't think anybody has a right to kind of criticize him for tweeting that when it's kind of like.
I had no beef with it. I think that becomes more sports.
I don't know how you feel, Chris.
Crap. That it's like, the fan loves to talk crap and they love to do it. I think that if anything, I love that Steve Cohen gets on and interacts with people, but I think that when he has to call a spade, he has to do it too. Like, you give free tickets and nobody shows up to the park, then why would you take them? Because I know that there are people that would have taken them and gone. So I think that he has a right to call it out. But I do think that after seeing that, he should definitely give people more free tickets because, Jesus, what the Mets did today. I mean, like, if you lost a thumb today going to see freaking Luis Robert take a fastball, 3 fastballs down the middle of a plate, then I think you deserve like something. Like, Jesus.
Right.
I mean, you guys gonna have to catch me up. I don't know what tweet you're talking about.
So he ended up tweeting.
I'm mad. I don't know what you guys talking about.
So do you know about the free vouchers that he put out for yesterday's game?
No, I didn't know about that either.
So what he did was when they announced on Monday on our day off, they announced obviously that they were gonna move the game.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Okay. On the same tweet, he announced that there were gonna be vouchers, free tickets for those of them that for the time change and for the weather change. He put out free tickets. So after yesterday's game, even though we won, there was a certain percentage of people who got the free tickets but didn't show up. Steve Cohen proceeded to tweet out that 58% of the people that got the free tickets but didn't show up, he tweeted that out. So certain people are like, why are you tweeting that? Like, you should be more concerned about the people that were there. And in my opinion, it's like, if the guy is literally giving out free tickets and then you purchase it but don't go, that's fucked up. Because what if there was somebody that wanted to go get the free ticket and wanted to show up? That's not fair to everybody else that wanted to do that. That's not cool. They're giving you something free. You should go attend it instead of just getting the ticket and then saying, nah, I'm not going to go because of the weather. My guy, they told you why they're giving it out. They told you what the situation was going to be. So it's not like they gave out the free vouchers and said, oh, by the way, we're changing game time because of the weather conditions. No, everything was all in one. So you knew what the situation was, and yet you still went and got the free tickets but didn't show up. How is that fair to anybody else? So in my cases, he has a right to tweet and gripe about that because it's not fair to everybody else who wanted to get the free tickets and wanted to go, regardless of the weather.
And I didn't like the way that the fan put, like, especially Craig Carton loves to like talk crap about the Mets organization whenever he can.
Well, but he does it for clicks. He does it for clicks.
Yeah. But like, for him to come out and say that Steve Cohen is losing Met fans, I think that's a little bit much. Like, I think first of all, it's a great gesture for him to have done that. And then because I've never heard of an owner come out and be like, "Yo, we're giving out free tickets for anybody to come through." Like, I think that was pretty cool of him for 2 straight days because you're losing revenue on that. So it's pretty cool that he did it. It sucks that the people that got the tickets didn't come through. It sucks that the Mets didn't come through today, but we'll talk about that too. But it's a non-issue. I think Steve Cohen. But I think to be fair, Steve Cohen should tweet through the good and bad times of the season. I think that's my only criticism. You can't just come out when the Mets are like on a heater and won like 3 in a row and be like, "Oh, look how we're doing." Like, you got to be there also when the Mets are losing, like, and come on and be like, "Yo, I know it sucks. Like, like we're going through it. We want to improve. We're doing what we need to do."
Absolutely.
If I knew about this tweet, I would have told you to write that L 10,000 times, because every time that man tweets, it's always an L. I mean, listen, I'm glad that he communicates and everything, but those kind of things he should keep it to himself, because this fan base chews everything up. Like, this fan base, especially the radio, like AP said, like the radio would jump on it real quick, especially for a dying radio station that is the WFAN. Like
the dinosaur.
So yeah, they just trying to.
The only people I listen to on that are Evan. Evan Roberts is the only dude and because I love the Ricos, so like I listen to Evan on there. But to be honest, and Theo Al too. Shout out to him. I think he does a great job too. Yeah. A fellow ex person that got on. But honestly, everybody else on there is just like, who listens to any of that? So like they just talk like to dead air to me.
Right. Well,
so I feel
Mets.
So I feel like that's the only thing I say about Steve Cohen. Like, he should just crack it down a little bit. Like, let's tweet when we start winning real games and start when we have a trophy. You could tweet all you want. You could bring up all your tweets all you want. Like, but leave that tweeting shit alone, bro.
Right.
I respect it.
Yeah, I respect it too. Yeah, 100%. No, it's there's evidence of that. But the Mets have been in a bit of a battle with teams from the West the last 2 series, but we all thought it was downhill. Well, not downhill specifically, but there was a lot of inconsistencies when we lost 2 out of 3 in St. Louis. Well, the Mets ended up turning that around with taking 3 out of 4 in San Francisco. And then obviously coming into yesterday's game in the extreme cold weather, they won miraculously by a walk-off hit from the one and only Ronnie Mauricio, and then today it was just a no-show. But to talk about what happened in San Francisco, the Mets actually came through, and surprisingly, it took the motivation of Juan Soto going down for them to collectively come through as a team and really wake up the offense. I mean, it looked pretty nasty in the first game against San Francisco. Ironically, that was David Peterson's last start before today. So that should tell you, based on what you saw today from David Peterson.
That's two.
That's two. That's two. Exactly. But after that, the Mets offense and their pitching got it together as a team, and they really pulled through in San Francisco. So before we get into yesterday's game and today's game, I'll start with Chris. Chris, what were your thoughts on the series against San Francisco? What did you like? What did you didn't like? And yeah, give me your thoughts.
Well, what can I say that I didn't like? They actually played very well, so there's nothing I can say that I didn't like.
Right.
What I like is that Juan Soto should take another 3 weeks off. That's what I'm saying.
God, please don't say that.
Working. Just kidding. I just want to see what AP was.
Why?
But no, I
you definitely didn't see today's game. Yeah. That's why you're saying that. That's why.
Chris, before you go, everybody on like Twitter they're trying not to say it, but it's like so out there, son, with the offense.
I mean, it's that's some of his coincidence. All of a sudden, this man is hurt and not playing, and these guys are just light a fire up there. As I don't know what happened to them. But anyways, I'm surprised they took 3 out of 4 because taking a series, winning 3 out of 4 is very hard.
Right.
And they did it with ease. To be honest with you.
Right.
Other than the first game, like you said, Peterson pitched. That was a horrible game. But other than that, they played very well the rest of the series. Like they they outplayed the Giants. They outplayed them. They outhit them. They outpitched them. Kodai Senga, man. So far, 2 great starts from him. Can't say nothing about him. And the offense just started clicking. They started hitting when they had to hit. Alvarez with that big game with 2 home runs in the game. Almost had a third one. Like, the offense was. I can't say nothing about it. Like it was a great series. Like, kudos to them. I was ready for a split. I was okay with a split, but they took 3 out of 4, and you can't be mad about that. It's not even though the Giants are playing very shitty, it's still a professional team, man. There's that one guy, Arias. I knew he was gonna be annoying. That guy's annoying. And then all of a sudden, looks like the Mets have a new Met killer, this rookie catcher that they had. Like, this guy couldn't get out. So, but other than that, Mets play well. Like, I can't say nothing about. They played crisp baseball. That's how that wins you games. That's
right.
If you make less errors and you get timely hits, you're gonna win the game most likely.
Right. Hey, Pete, give me your thoughts, bro.
Peterson was trash. Peterson got he got hit around the whole thing. That was non-competitive. That seems to be a trend. It was just a really trash outing. And then the offense woke up. I mean, the offense we've been waiting for all season finally woke up in those 2 back-to-back games, and they did enough offensively in the next game where they took the series. I was surprised because it's really hard to take a series, a 4-game series, to win 3. Was really good to see that they took it, especially after a horrible series loss against the Cardinals. So the fact that they were able to rebound and come back, and have a winning record on that road trip because of it was good to see. So that saved the road trip from being losing road trip. So that's good to see. Then they come, before we get to the Diamondback series, I just like seeing the life that we had in the offense. Like, it's good to see that we weren't so dependent on Soto. And the next guy kind of stepped up, and everybody was doing like the small things to score. I think that's what the Mets got to do. The Mets have a different kind of team, and I think that they have to, in order for the Mets to win, we're not expecting home runs. I think what we're expecting is station to station, drive guys in, get them over, get them on, get them over, and score. So I think that's what you saw, and that's why the offense looked different, because they were doing the things you needed to do to win those games. I think that's really the only thing that I really like. Oh no, I lie. I love seeing the pitching too. We can't front on the pitching. Like, Nolan McLean threw some of the nastiest pitches I think I've seen in life. Like, that kid threw a pitch that I'm still trying to figure out how the heck it dipped into the. It looked like it was about to hit. I forget who it was, but it looked like it was about to hit him, and then it just dove straight into this. I was just like, wow, I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, his pitches. It was
Chapman, I think.
His pitches. Oh, and what a terrible. And they were talking about it today. I think on the broadcast, but man, the San Francisco Giants play some horrible defense.
Yeah.
Some horrible fundamentals being played. I mean, I know that we left there. I know that they took a game from Philly, but I think they beat Philadelphia. I think San Francisco
beat Philly yesterday 4-0.
And I think they did it today too. So I think they won that series. So that's, I think, their first series win. Let me check. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I do believe
they won yesterday.
They won. The Giants won 5-0. So they took the series against the Phillies. So that's pretty funny. That's their first series win at home.
The Philadelphia Phillies can kiss my behind. Yeah, 2 shutouts in a row. Thank you, San Francisco. We beat y'all, but y'all helped us. Thank you.
Yeah, they won yesterday 6-0. They won 5-0 today.
And let's not mention that
they choked
Vientos
on Monday, by the way.
No, I'm talking about Vientos woke up. Like,
that
series Vientos was I got that series.
No.
So
until he, I need him to stay consistent.
I get it.
I said that series.
You did.
Take it serious by serious. You gotta put.
No, and you know what?
Yeah.
I think that's a good segue, Chris. I think that Vientos in that series showed Mendy, I'm an everyday player. Like, I'm not somebody that should be sitting on the bench. And I think that was ridiculous what was happening at the beginning of the season, especially when we were scuffling with runs. I think that there is play time for him, and I think that they need to like accommodate, because I don't think you could give up on a guy that has power, and he showed it to us. He won. He was a key contributor in that Pirates series, in that win. I think that we need to stay with him and not just like have him just ride the bench all the time. So I think that that's something that they need to continue to work on.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it. You guys heard me preach this all year. You have Beatty and Vientos in that lineup together instead of having them separate, or one playing or one not playing. I think having them in that lineup together, it really helps not only them in terms of playing time, consistent playing time, but it helps the team, right? When Beatty and Vientos are in that lineup, some way, somehow they end up always hitting. Not all the time, but consistently, we've seen that when they're in the lineup together, those guys are always hitting. So I think it's proven today, and not even today. It's been proven in the past couple of games, especially in the San Francisco series. Before we obviously get into the offense, I do want to give their starting pitching credit. Nolan McLean went 5.1 innings, only gave up one hit. Facts, Clay. I know. With Clay's outing, Clay went David Peterson was disgusting, but Clay went let me go back to his thing just because I don't want to get the numbers wrong. But Clay went 7 innings, only gave up 3 hits, had 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. I mean, man, his best outing of the year so far in his last 2 to 3 starts. Like that right there, you can't say nothing bad about the kid. And then Kodai Senga, 5.5 innings, 5 hits, only 2 runs, 2 walks, and 7 Ks. Again, I know it wasn't perfect in that 6th inning, right? But you like the fact that through 5 innings, he was dominant. He was straight dominant. It was attacking the zone.
2 runs, man.
Dude, but for a guy that we kept saying all offseason, he's going to be the X factor. He's being more than the X factor. He's pitching like a legitimate ace. He's pitching like a legitimate 1 through 3 option, and that's exactly what you want from a guy that came in as a number 1 option. Remember, the last 2 years, from his rookie year up until last year, he was counted on as a 1 through 3 option. He's pitching like that. He's not even in your top. He's not even at the top of your rotation.
And the bullpen has been for the Luke Weaver haters and the Devin Williams haters.
Talk about it.
The dudes have 10 innings, 10 strikeouts.
I'm keeping it up.
Talk about it.
Keeping it.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing this. I'm not saying a word. Y'all can say all this, where they came from. I'm not saying a word, because every time we talk about players coming to the Mets, where they came from somewhere, it always goes to shit. I'd rather just keep my mouth shut, let them do their work.
But it's the whole entire bullpen, though. Like, it's not just them. Like, we're getting good contributions from everybody. Like, 100%. And it's good to see that, like, we have a solid pen so far. I think that what continues to be red flag for me is the pitchers are just not going deep into games, and that is a big concern. So we've got to get these guys out of at least to 6 innings. We've got to get 6 innings from these guys consistently. 5 innings is not going to be enough to sustain a bullpen throughout the season. So we got to just figure out a way to really get these guys to give us more length out of their starts.
Correct. Before we continue the conversation, let's go to the comments. Jay Friend in the building. He said, "What up, my guys?"
What up, Jay?
King Maz in the building. He says, "Hello, que Albanian style." We got OV in the building. OV says, "AP, look at your camera, B." I think that was in the beginning. AP really wasn't looking at the camera, but he good now. He's chilling now.
If you guys know what's going on with the kids in the background, I be like, "Yo, can I live?" Like they don't let me.
OV don't have kids, so OV doesn't know.
They don't let me be great.
No sabe.
San in the building. He goes, "I hope we see him pitch a no hitter in the future." I think he was talking about Nolan McLean.
Oh man, I can see it.
I want to bring that up. That's a perfect segue. I've always said this, and I think I told this to AP. I think I told you this. If the Mets rely on getting no hitters and perfect games every time, then your team stinks.
Never gonna work. Yeah,
because you can't get mad. You can't get mad if a pitcher gives up 2 runs in 6 innings. You cannot be mad about that. Like you got to be good about that. Like you got to feel good about that.
Right.
So anybody that says, "Oh, he pitched 2 runs," like, yo, bro, like
Son,
if you want your pitchers to pitch a perfect game, then you suck. Your team sucks. I'm sorry,
Chris. At this point, wouldn't we settle for like 6 innings and 4 runs from Peterson? Like,
bro,
wouldn't we sign up for it?
bro? I'm excited because
we got another comment from Sam. I think when we were talking about when I said the comment about the Phillies, he commented and said the Braves worry me. I thought a lot of their pitching were hurt and that bullpen. Yeah. So
I gotta say the fact that the Braves right now are beating up teams with the pitching that they have in their offense, and then they're gonna get reinforcements later, possibly. Like that is a little worrisome. I'm not gonna front on that because I thought at this point the Mets were gonna be able to kind of just like try to stack up some wins and put some distance, but Atlanta at this point is number one.
Yeah,
and I mean I know it's early. Like I'm not like, oh my God, we're half a game from Atlanta, but it's a little bit concerning that the Braves have been able to hold their own and do what they needed to do with the pitching, situation that they have.
Give it to me. People, there's an injury bug. They just lost the pitcher right now for fighting. It's all right.
Well, I mean, is he appealing? I think he might be appealing now, right? I think he's appealing. That was a crazy. Not for nothing. Baseball the last couple of days has been. We got some stuff going on in baseball. It's kind of interesting.
Yo, man. Swift in the building. He says, "Sup, boys?" He said,
What up?
Braves are always gonna be there. I hate them. Yo,
yeah,
listen,
they got that devil power. I don't know what it is. But you gotta watch out. Like you're in devil country. You better watch out.
I was about to say this.
I have.
He can't talk much. He's there.
I have a story.
There might be pitchforks out there for you.
I have a story for that. So I'm wearing this hat, and it says the New York or nowhere, right? So I'm wearing it through the airport, and I'm going through TSA. Not TSA. I'm coming through, and whatever, and I'm at the carousel waiting for my luggage, and the dude and one of the security guards, he looks at me, he goes, "You come from New York, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Why? Did you look at the thing on the flight thing?" He was like, "No. I saw your hat." And then I go, "Oh, okay." And then he goes, "You know my Braves are gonna be good, right?" And I was like, "Really?" And then he goes, "Yeah, man. Right now we're dealing with a little bit of injury, but when everybody comes back, we coming for you guys. So don't get too comfortable." And I said, "Okay." He was like, "We coming for you." And I was like, "Listen," I was like, "Let's just let everything play out." And let's.
And then he went home to his cousin.
Right? Went to my aunt.
I'm gonna say this, and this is a jab at my own team. How you coming for a 3rd place team when you're a 4th place team? That's what the Mets were. 3rd place. So you coming for 3rd place? Like, bro,
I don't mind they go to 3rd place. I'm cool with them going to 3rd.
I'm cool. Hey,
the Braves could be in 3rd place all day.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like we were in 3rd place last year. He said we coming for y'all. Like we didn't win nothing last year. Like we didn't even make the playoffs.
I think he knows.
Right.
I think he knows that we're shooting up the,
that's kind of why I didn't give him a rebuttal back. I just let him get hype. I was like, all right, cool, you got it. Cool. Like, what do you?
I would have said, Top, do you know that we didn't make the playoffs? Like, like what are you telling me, bro? Like, that's a non-starter for me, bro. It's a whole brand new year. Like, but Braves, you never count them out because of the guy. They got talented guys under control for 50 million years. We know that. Yeah. And they're pitching with Chris Sale. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought this man's arm would fall off by now. This guy's still going, so kudos to him. Right. And then they have some double black magic that whoever pitches for them, they're good. That's just how it works. Like, it could be a no-name guy straight off the streets, and they pitch good. So
it's for them. It's how you start, it's how you finish. They always end up finding a way to finish strong towards the second half of the season. Man.
The Braves always find, and I don't know what it is. They draft well. They bring up some other kid. They find somebody in a scrap heap that played in Indonesia, comes in, and all of a sudden he's a 300 hitter and kills the Mets. I don't know what it is. I don't get it. But I mean the Ted Turner's ghost is still haunting that. I don't know what is going on, but like the Braves always find a way to be very
Absolutely,
very much a thorn in our side. So Mets have to win series and take care of business on their own.
That's the key thing. Just keep winning series. That's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else.
Before we get to the next series, we have a question from Miss Eva herself. Hey guys, need your opinion on Carson Bench right now. So I'm gonna give it to AP first. AP, your opinion on Carson Bench's production so far.
Yo, he was killing in spring training, and I was all for bringing him in, but I also, and I said it from the beginning of the season, I really did think that the Mets needed to have a person there that, in case he faltered, we could replace him and send him back and it not be an issue. Tauchman got hurt, and the rest is history. Now we don't have a legitimate person to put over there, and and now with Soto even less. I do think Bench needs to go down to AAA. I think that it's time. He's in a bad slump. I think that and before he loses any confidence, I think it'd be best that he goes down to AAA, work on some things. His swing has got all types of out of whack. It's not the same swing that I saw in spring training. It's very long. It's I think that home run may have caused it, but something's up where he's not swinging that bat. He's not getting the bat through the zone. It's a bit slow, and he's just not doing enough. So I think it's time to send him down. I believe in the kid. I think he has potential, but I just don't think he should be up here now. But the Mets are in a tough spot because of Soto's injury, and we really don't have anybody to really replace him right now. So I don't know what the Mets are going to do. But if it was in a perfect world, I would have sent him down and got him more at bats in AAA and bring him back up when he, was back on his regular swing.
Chris?
I was gonna say that. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got more of a long leash on the kid because I know, bro, the team is talented all around. You shouldn't be depending only on Bench. Like if the bench is not doing it, and you're depending on Bench, then we suck. But because that's the whole point of him being there, batting 8th and 9th. It's just he's there. Do whatever you do. Just play defense. That's all we want. Just play defense and get your hits here and there. I get it. He was killing in spring training, but remember, this is the big leagues, man. This is the big leagues. Everybody's different in the big leagues. And remember, this guy was playing in the spring. It was nice weather out there. This ain't nice weather right now. And he's going to see a lot of junk and stuff. So I still think he's going to be good. Just let him there for a couple of more weeks. If you see they still keep going, and then I agree we can send him down because – who's your replacement? AJ Menendez? Like who's you gonna call up? Like
AJ Melendez? Yeah.
Melendez,
this is the problem that we have with this lineup being what it is right now because you have the lineup is pretty much automatic outs right now. You have Semien who hasn't done a damn thing all year, and then you have Bench following him right after, who's mired in an 0 for I think he's 0 for 20 or something. So these are automatic outs. Your lineup is now producing nothing at the bottom. And you know what's funny? Alvarez has had some really good at-bats. He just has nothing really to show for it either. So it's like the bottom of the lineup is doing nothing. Lindor hasn't done nothing at the top of this lineup, really. He stopped doing walks. He's not hitting. This lineup is really – and it's really coming – and it's funny because we just came off of scoring those 9 and 10 runs. But other than that, this lineup has been wildly inconsistent.
I mean, another thing and I hate to point it out, but even Gary Cohen and Keith are kind of pointing it out. Specifically, and I don't want to get off the Carson Bench topic, but specifically with Francisco Lindor, they were talking about how since Soto went down, he's chasing more. When Soto was here to start the season, he was chasing less, more walks. He was more disciplined at the plate. All of a sudden, he wasn't chasing anything in the high part of the strike zone. All of a sudden, Soto goes down. He's swinging outside the high part of the strike zone. He's less disciplined. He's not really.
Why, right, Top? You know why, right, Top?
Because he has to do more now. Basically, what it is.
He's trying to carry the team.
He feels feels like he has to carry the team now, and it's all mental. Everything's baseball is mental. It's the
100%.
most mentalist game ever, bro. Like, trust me. I didn't play in the professionals in there, but I played softball most of my life and everything. And even in softball, which don't mean shit, it's garbage compared to baseball. It's all mental, bro. Like, everything about that game is mental because you get in your head, bro. Like, oh, I gotta do this because if I don't do this, it's mental. And how are you gonna tell a person not to take it mentally? Like, they're gonna take it. You're a human being, and especially when you feel like you're the hardcore soul of the team, you're gonna try to do too much. Now, how do you change that? One at bat at a time. That's the most I can say. Like, I'm not a coach. I'm not a, but the best advice anybody can give is just take it one at bat at a time. Like, once you have a good at bat, you have like a rhythm going. And right now, nothing is going for Lindor. Like, nothing is going for him.
No, I was told. I mean, again, it's like you saying, like, you know, high school is high school, right? High school doesn't compare to that level. But I was told the same thing in high school, bro. Everything is mental. You know, you think you're gonna get a certain pitch, and it's a whole completely different pitch. You're worrying too much because you're trying to do more than you should be. You know, you're trying to be aggressive when you really don't need to be in certain times. Within the certain at bats that you're having. And I think with him, now that Soto's gone down, it's like, all right, now I got to go back to doing more than what I was previously doing with Soto in that lineup. So you could see it there. It's just, I know we like to, I know we have to hold guys accountable, but I'm always going to feel for him because I just feel like ever since he was put in that leadoff spot, more was put on his weight because of a leadoff hitter.
This lineup is just in shambles, though, really, because there's really nobody consistently like Polanco's hurt. I think that the Mets are in a real bad spot with the lineup. Polanco's hurt. His Achilles thing. I'm more concerned than I feel like the Mets are because I don't know how much you can push a guy that has an Achilles injury and have him playing in the cold weather, have him playing every day. He can't even play the field right now. I don't know. They have to pinch run him. I don't know what to make out of that. Then Bichette is just lost. That brother is lost at the plate. His swing is all types of messed up. He's trying desperately to have like this Mets moment when, brother, all we want you to do is get on base, man. How about just getting on base? How about let's have Mets miniature moments that help us win? Like, I don't know. Bichette has to be more consistent. Especially if he's trying to get paid. Like, I don't know what's going on. I know the weather has sucked. That's another thing. Like, I know that it's an excuse because like the other teams are hitting whatever, but damn, the Mets have really been in some really crazy bad weather. And then tomorrow's their first night game, which is crazy too. Tomorrow's
right. They haven't had a night game.
They haven't had a night game in Flushing all year because of the weather. So it's kind of interesting.
Isn't it going to be a little bit warmer?
Tomorrow, I mean, I know that they said the next 3 days are going to warm up. So the Mets,
which is great
tomorrow, it's going to go up to, it's going to be 51 during the day, and the low is going to be 39. So I don't know how much warmer that is. But then Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, it should be Friday and Saturday in the 60s, and Sunday, low 50s. So it'll be warmer than, the last days.
Yeah.
I don't know how much warmer, but either way, gotta fight through that. That's not an excuse. Like, there's a lot of lackadaisical play.
Bro.
It's like a lot of give up at bats, like not a lot of like fight in it, and like I don't know.
Remember, AP. I mean, it's not like the Mets play themselves. Like, the other team is playing too. Like,
but they seem like they could overcome the weather. And the team that plays here, the team Arizona is coming from Arizona. Like, it's like, why are we acting like they should be more used to this weather than
the way he emphasized that, though, man? The way AP just emphasized that, though.
Arizona
from Arizona,
like a dome team from Arizona is coming here, and it's not even like they're doing the small little things. I mean, I guess we could segue into that. The Mets beat Arizona's ass yesterday. Like, they did what they needed to do. They looked like a competent team. Like, they did everything that we needed them to do. So I can't hate on the first game. Like, if you want to do a quick recap on that game,
Yeah, no, I was gonna go there. Kind of layer it out. The one thing that I'll say on the Carson Bench thing to end it is I think you have to give him as much leash as possible. I think what people tend to forget is his at bats are not that bad. The problem is that it's not resulting in hits, and I think at times what hurts him in that is that you could tell he's anxious to do something. He's not really. He's at certain times you see he's disciplined in certain at bats, but then at certain other bats he just wants to get a hit, and sometimes it just doesn't work like that. He needs to be a little bit more patient. He's young, so I can't really put that on him. He's got to learn that as he goes. But again, he's not like he's swinging all over the place. He's making contact. It's just not resulting in hits.
All right, let me put it to you like this, and this is why I'm really concerned about this lineup and why Benj. It is not the only one, like you said, but this is a big concern. Mm-hmm. Look at this lineup and tell me who the hell's hitting on this team. Lindor, Bichette, Polanco.
You want
Robert Jr.
He's hitting.
Robert Jr. is not hitting anymore.
So the last 2 games, but he was hitting. He was hitting.
He was hitting.
If he wants people to go 1,000 for
No. All right. No. All right. So let it be said. Robert, I'm looking at Robert. He hasn't done anything the last couple of games, but okay. Robert Jr. is at 313. Fine.
Okay.
Is Beatty's been
it's subpar.
He's batting 250. Vientos right now is at
the hottest hitter.
Vientos hasn't played all year.
All right, Vientos is the hottest hitter.
How much Simeon is Simeon batting?
He sucks. No. Right now he sucks.
Right now he sucks.
Bro.
Okay.
I mean, again,
he always sucks.
He's been sucking paws since the beginning of the season, but I'm just saying. Like,
Benj is batting worse than all of them, and he's batting 0.95. Alvarez is at a 296.
Right, so they should switch that. They should have Alvarez batting 8th and Carson batting 9th.
I don't know.
I don't know. Nobody's batting.
No, I understand that, but I'm just talking about the focus on just Benj itself. Like
if keeping it a buck with you, I don't like. What Chris said is right. If we're depending on Benj to win, it's nuts. The problem is that this is a consistent situation that's happening where you have too many holes in this lineup. So if you got automatic outs with Simeon, Benj, those are black holes. So and they always come up when there's somebody on base. So you got to do something.
100% right.
I think they should switch Simeon around because Simeon has left a country on base.
Holy crap, has he? I think there you should put Alvarez. I think Alvarez should be in the 7th spot.
I agree. I agree. I'm not even going to argue that. That's 100% fact.
I think you're wasting Alvarez in the 9th spot. It makes no sense.
I agree. 100%. I agree.
Bench could be the 9th.
I
gives
think
you whatever he gives you. That's it.
And I hate to make this a Mendy thing, but I hate how, we as fans talk. I mean, us as fans have a problem with it too. Whenever we give our opinion on it, we talk about rewarding guys on this team.
Can we save that? Hold on, save that point. But I wanted to talk about that.
Right, we could talk about that. Yeah. I'm not gonna mention because I know who you're gonna mention, and I know but it ties in to Chris's comment.
Because that's super annoying.
Right. But it ties into what Chris is saying. It doesn't even have to be about rewarding other guys that are barely playing. It also rewards also mean moving up in the lineup. If Alvarez is giving you consistent at-bats where he's fighting in counts and he's making contact and he's getting on base at certain times, that to me would reward him to move up in the lineup. If I'm Alvarez and I'm looking at a veteran in Marcus Simeon that isn't doing what I'm doing right now, I'm looking at a young kid in Carson Bench that's really not doing what I'm doing right now, but he's batting ahead of me, and so is Simeon, and they're the worst out of everybody else in this lineup. But I'm sitting there at the bottom of the lineup, like, am I ever gonna move up? Like, what is my reward for making contact with the baseball and actually getting on base more than these two combined? Just those two. Since we're bringing those two and we're saying that those two need to move down, like Carson needs to go down to 9th and Simeon has to go down, Alvarez should be ahead of them. So if I'm Francisco Alvarez, I'm feeling some type of way about that because
You think that Alvarez is upset, possibly about being the ninth hitter, as opposed to maybe looking at it as a second, like as a guy that gets protection from Lindor, and perhaps that's why he's getting the at bats that he's getting? Because I feel like that could be something.
I didn't think about that.
I mean,
I didn't think about that.
That could be something too. But then again, if you're talking about moving Simeon, where are we moving? We're not gonna move Carson. You're gonna move Carson Bench up?
No, I think what the Mets could possibly try to do to get more length out of this, I think that they need to move Bichette back to 3 and try to get somebody into that 2 spot. That could.
Or Vientos?
I think Vientos probably should go number 2. I think that Vientos should get number 2 to possibly try to get more fastballs, because I think that would help him possibly see more fastballs. You got to do something. This lineup is not.
I disagree. I think right now, as the lineup is, this might sound crazy, but
keep it.
I think Polanco could be number 2.
Ooh. I would like Polanco too, but I think that Polanco's also playing hurt.
No, but I can see why he said that. No, I can see that because you know why? Polanco had good numbers. Not even that. Well, he was a number 2 hitter. Right, but he was also a number 2 hitter for Seattle last year, and look what he did last year.
I would totally be on board with Polanco being the number 2 hitter. My only issue is that he is hurt, and I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like he's compromised right now, so I don't know how much that injury is costing him when he swings. I don't know.
I mean, he seems fine to me. It's just I think for me, I think what they're looking at it from is playing the field. But every time he takes a swing, he doesn't seem like it's an issue. I mean, again, that's from what I'm saying. I don't know about you.
But if he has an Achilles and you're asking him to be the 2 hitter, I mean, I think maybe it's redundant, but I think that you're asking him to get on base in front of Bichette and possibly run from first to third on an Achilles. I just feel like that's an issue, but I don't know.
I mean, AP, look at the rest of the
lineup. When I said run, and then I thought of Vientos, so I was like, yeah, that sounds crazy too. Yeah, I know. I said it. Yeah. No, you're right.
Polanco will beat him with that one leg. With that one leg, he'll beat him out, bro.
I mean, I think that we could beat Vientos swimming. Like if we swam to third base, I think we'd beat Vientos.
I mean, listen.
I personally would do Lindor, Polanco. Third will be Bichette. Fourth will be Robert. Fifth, I'll go Vientos. Six, I'll go Beatty. 7, I'll go Alvarez. And 8 and 9, Simeon and Bench. And that's it.
You know what? I think I would flip it. I would put Bench. I would keep Bench where he's at. Put Simeon 9th, where Simeon still has a little bit of pop. Maybe he could run into a fastball in the 9th spot, But I think that way you split him up. I don't know.
Only reason why I would do what Chris said with Carson and Simeon is because at least with Carson has been drawing more walks consistently, and that gives you a speedster when Lindor comes up.
Have you seen Simeon's OPS?
Yeah, no, Simeon's not trash.
At least with Carson, even though he's not making contact consistently, he's been getting on base more due to drawing walks. So if I'm gonna have that from him, at least I know when Lindor's coming up, he has somebody at first and a speedster at first at that.
All right. Well, so, I mean, I can't argue it. I think it's regardless, the Mets are gonna have to do something.
They're gonna have to do something. But now that
regardless, not even Mendy's glasses gonna do it. So
right, exactly. Which
the glasses could only do so much. Like he could only do so much.
It's funny because he didn't have.
He's seen the game much brighter. He's seen the game much brighter.
It's an HD for him right now. It's an HD.
He had the glasses yesterday and we won. He didn't have it today and we lost. So how funny is that?
He didn't have the glasses on today?
Nah, he didn't.
Oh man.
So think about that. But
he couldn't see clearly.
It makes sense.
We're gonna have to glue his glasses to his face.
Glasses onto his face.
But now that we got that out the way, let's get into the last 2 games from the New York Mets.
Man.
So yesterday, the New York Mets came up and put 2 runs on the board early, and the Diamondbacks ended up tying the game and then ended up taking the lead before Brett Beatty.
Boy, did they! Boy, did they!
Yes.
That can we talk about? All right, I know that that's early. It's like crazy to be like, yo, did you see this? Like what? But my thing that I'm like getting annoyed with, and I know that I knew this was gonna be a thing because like it was consistently a thing in Milwaukee. But Peralta, my brother, like 5 innings, like this 5 innings, and you didn't even get out the 5th yesterday. Like we're gonna need. And I also got to shoot him some bail. The Mets defense doesn't help him, and it causes him to pitch like a couple of extra pitches that he shouldn't. I know that happened the last time, but I really do need Peralta to try to get out of the 5th and really be about like the 6th inning life. Like we really need him to get into 6 innings. And if the guy has any hope in getting a long-term contract, he can't be a 5th inning pitcher. Like 5th inning and then that's and done is not somebody that I'm trying to sign to a long-term deal. Because I think that was the thing that most Met fans, on top of the injuries, was why people didn't want Blake Snell. Because they kept saying, oh, this guy just goes 5 innings and he's always hurt. Well, Peralta only goes 5 innings most games. He gives you right around 5 innings and 2 runs pretty much every game. That's basically what he is. I don't know how you could commit long term to that. That's just committing to not having a rested bullpen every 5th day. So I mean, although the guy gets his strikeouts and he keeps you in every game, I do want him to start his goal should be I'm going to try to get to the 6th inning. I don't know if he's gonna have to focus on less strikeouts and being more of a contact a pitcher, but he's got to come up with some type of game plan that gets him more length. So that was my big thing. I don't know how you guys feel about Peralta so far, but that was my big takeaway from his outings. They're just not long in terms of what the Mets need, because you can't have the Mets bullpen be exposed every freaking game, and he's one of the big culprits.
Well, I mean, before Chris goes, because I just wanted to kind of, I'm glad you brought that up. With Peralta, here's the thing, and I know this is kind of it's kind of tough because he is a good pitcher, but here's the thing: we're asking for him to do something he hasn't done consistently in his career. In history-wise, in his career, he's never really been a pitcher that has gone more than 5 innings consistently. So as much as I'm saying that, and it's we need these guys to go 6. They traded for a number 1 option that really doesn't go past 5 innings. And that's just the hard truth when it comes to Freddie. You're asking him to do more than what he's naturally done throughout his career. And that's the tough part. You know what I'm saying? That's where David Stearns is taking a risk. You want innings eaters, but your number 1 option that you traded for is not going to give you more than 5 innings. That seems to be, that's always, you go back to what he's done in Milwaukee. It's the same thing. The only problem is that the only difference with the Milwaukee is that he's had clean outings where he's gone 5 innings and he's really never had any trouble getting out the 5th inning. It's just he's always had a high pitch count. That's always been his problem. But he's never really been a guy that's giving you length. Now on a different scale, McLean could do it. Peterson at times could do it. Clay has shown that he can do it. Kodai Senga's shown that he can do it at times. That's a whole different story. But with Freddie, it's like you're kind of in a bind if you're the Mets, because it's like, yeah, he's the number 1 option, and yeah, you need innings eaters off this guy, but the number 1 option on your rotation hasn't shown in history that he can go past 5 innings. And that's the problem with this whole Freddie thing. So again, a guy like Tobias Myers comes into question, where you could piggyback him after a Freddie Peralta start after a certain time.
Razabon, which they did.
Razabon, which they do at times, and it's shown to be successful. But the reason why the Tobias Myers thing is coming into question now is because David Peterson wants to start acting like the 2021 version of David Peterson, and now we have to start questioning if he can be a number 2 option in this goddamn rotation. The worst part about that is that we don't have no other lefty options. So now you're talking about a rotation full of righties with no lefties because your one lefty can't be consistent. And that's the problem.
And Manaea can't get 90 miles per hour in the
I
fastball.
said this in the group chat.
I
The
mean,
worst
you
part
said
about
I was
the
about
whole
to go there.
situation is that he's already had a start previously where he got jumped, where they were batting against him aggressively and they jumped on him. Same thing happened today. And guess when his next start has to be? Against the big bad Los Angeles Dodgers when we go back to the West Coast. Guys, I'm telling you right now, it's not looking good for David Peterson, and there's gonna have to be some questions where Tobias Myers might have to come in and be your number 2 in this rotation because David Peterson can't hold his end of the bargain.
I mean, I got to tell you, just looking at yesterday's game, the Mets had trouble scoring. Brazovic came in. He got a tough call return. The lead left. They're losing 3-2. They were able to rally back. So I just staying with the positives. I love the fact that we were able to rally back. You know, like so many times last year, we died and didn't come back at all. So the Mets coming back has already been a thing that we've seen. So that's pretty cool. They've been able to rally back from some games. So, and Mendy said, like, you know, like we're never really out of a game. So, and from that perspective, it was really cool to see, like, you know, that they battled back and they fought. And eventually, you know, in extras, we all know what happened. But just, you know, the fighting back part, tying it, and then, and I gotta give, you know, we do crap on Mendoza when he does things, but I do want to give him some credit. Pinch hitting Jared Young in that position against the Loaisiga, I think was a smart move because as good as Vientos has been, I think having the lefty there to you know do the lefty righty matchup, I think was a smart thing. And if the wind wasn't blowing in, who knows if that's not a 3-run home run. So, you know, shout out to Mendy for pulling that and tying the game up. I think Taylor running first to third was really good. That helped us in that win. And then in extras when we got a kid in Ronnie Mauricio who was in AAA, first at bat back, and our old friend Paul Sewald throws a nothing pitch in the middle of the plate when the catcher's falling right above his head, and Mauricio clobbered it. It was great to see. I mean, we didn't see like Chris was saying, no more celebrations out of no celebrations yesterday.
No more.
So it was good to see that.
Yeah, well, Chris, you wanna speak on that because you were very vocal last night after that. That was.
I don't forget when a bum pitcher talks crap. When a bum player talks crap on a team that you played bad for, and you trolling them because you got a save on a meaningless game, and you want to troll the fans like, oh, let me hear it. I bet you that walk to that dugout yesterday was a long walk. It was a nice long walk. So kudos to him. I hope he keeps blowing up saves for them. I hope we see him again. But anyways, shout out to Ronnie. It's a tough position to be in. You know, cold with that weather, and you got straight fastballs coming at you. And the first two you were late on, and that third one he didn't miss. He smoked it. As soon as he hit it, I knew it was over that guy's head.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he smoked it. That must have been like at least 115 off the bat. So kudos to Ronnie. He's already been told that he's not going to be playing a lot of games. He's just going to be coming in spots. So hopefully the kid, you know, earns some playing time here and there. And I want to bring back to the Peralta shit. Freddie Peralta, he's nice. We know what he is. But there's a thing about these strikeout pitchers. Just notice the trend. McLean, he throws a lot of pitches because he gets strikeouts. Kodai Senga throws a lot of pitches because he gets strikeouts. Now you switch it to Clay Holmes. He pitched 7th inning. Guess why? Because he only had 4 strikeouts. Contact. That's all it is, contact. and I'm not gonna tell a pitcher, a strikeout pitcher, oh no, pitch more to contact because that's his game. That's a strikeout.
Right.
What he needs to do is be better at the game plan. Like fifth inning was Peralta. I don't know what happened. He got 2 quick outs, and then all of a sudden, you start nibbling. You walk a batter, walk the next batter. You hit the next batter. Like that's on him. He needs to be better. He needs to clean that up. He could have gone to the 6th inning if he would have just kept going to his routine. But when you start nibbling with 2 outs, it's a trend that always happens with the Mets. I don't know if you guys notice it, but every time the Mets have 2 quick outs, the last out, it's always a headache to get. It's always a headache. Like they'll give up a double, or they give up a hit, or they walk a batter, or they walk another batter, or they hit a batter. It's like it's a never-ending trend. But I think he'll be good. It's just right now. I don't think the Mets are gonna try to. How do you say? They're not gonna try to, because Mendy loves using their bullpen, even though he don't know how to use them. He loves going to his bullpen early because he loves. It's like he don't want to push these guys. He pushes certain guys, and the only guy he pushes so far that I've seen, and I could be wrong, is McClain and Clay Holmes. Everybody else, well, Peterson, you can't even push him because he can't even push himself to the 1st inning. So.
But I mean, he got to. You got to treat those guys with kid gloves. Look at who he has. Singer, who's injury prone, and he's trying to have faith in. And you can't put. And he's also not going to the 6-man rotation. So you got to kind of get what you could get from Singer. Then Peralta's the 5-inning man, and Peterson had to today. Peterson's so ass backwards, like shit the bed at the beginning. And then basically just said, well, enough is enough, and then didn't give up another run until they took him out.
The thing with Peterson is mental. Every time he's just like, I don't know. I think it's the guy from across town. What's that guy's that lefty pitcher from across town?
Is he still there?
Carlos Rondon.
Oh,
Carlos
yeah.
Rondon. Anytime Peterson. They do an error or a misplay or he gives up a hit, or he loses it. It's like he plays mind games with himself, and I noticed that too. So, but there's no defending that. He's just been straight butt. Like I don't even know what to call it. Like they just smoking. He's like whatever he's throwing, it must look like beach balls to these guys because these guys are just smoking it off.
He's throwing every. I mean, today you look at his start, dude. He was throwing everything. He was everything over the plate. He wasn't. Everything was just right down the middle. And the thing is, it wasn't. They started off just playing small ball with him. It wasn't even hard contact. By the 2nd inning, it were tablas left and right, bro.
But that's what gets into his head.
No,
He's
right,
mental like that.
Right. No, you're 100% right. You could tell in his face. You could literally tell in his face. He's mentally screwed up. He's mentally he takes himself out the game as soon as they get.
Just notice. Just look at his starts. If he gives up a blue hit or a little cheap hit, just look at his face reaction. He starts looking he starts. He does the McNeil. He starts blaming. He starts getting at himself.
Go look at the video of Vientos when Vientos. Remember when he dropped the pop up? Remember the second one that he started. Look at the other camera angle right behind them. You see Peterson walking in. Peterson's like, I'm like, yo, bro, you can tell. You're like, yo, bro, he's out of it completely. But again, it's to me.
But
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I'm with AP. They're gonna push these guys to go to 6th. But I just don't. I think it's a Mets philosophy. Ever since Stearns took over his pitching lab or whatever, since the Mets, what have they done? Most pitchers don't go more than 5 innings, even if they have the pitch count in their favor. And I think it's a philosophy thing. They try to hold their bullets early, and then when the middle of the season comes, they start pushing them more. That's what they did with Manaea. Remember 2024? He was passing 5 innings, and all of a sudden, after the second half, he was pitching 6th, 7th inning, every start. I think it's a philosophy.
was strong starts too. That's
and that could be, and it seems to be like a Mets philosophy. My biggest thing though is that we also saw what happened with the bullpen last year that imploded because they spent all the bullets.
That's on Mendy. That's on Mendy because he don't know how to use the bullpen.
That's our manager, ladies and gentlemen. That's our Mets manager.
That's Love Lady. That's Luis Garcia. That's all guys.
To be real with you though, if this piggy bank thing with Manaea though, I think could definitely help him. And I'm not talking about Manaea, I'm talking about Mendy, because if you're in a situation where you have what you have today from a Peterson, and you go to Manaea, unless your offense is in the game. If your offense is dead, then at least what you do is you go to Manaea. Manaea takes the hit, and your bullpen is saved. And he's done a pretty good job with it. So I think Manaea is kind of saving him in a way. It's just tough. I smell it from a mile away that if Peterson has to go in the bullpen, Manaea's getting that start over Tobias Myers, bro. It's gonna piss me the hell off. It's gonna piss me.
Sorry to break it to you. Top, but the man's making 25 mil.
Right. It's gonna fucking happen. It's gonna happen.
That's what counts.
It's gonna happen, bro. And it's unfortunate because bro, I can't even
listen. Manaea, the saving Peterson shit starts. Like I get it. It's only good, but like, what do you do in this instance that you gotta? Let's say they use Manaea, right? Like he did today, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then the Mets creep up, and now you got to use your good bullpen. Now you got to use your good arms because you tied the game or whatever the case is. You're still screwed for the next game.
Right.
So it's like a win-win. You just in that situation you just gotta pray and just whatever outcome in. And I get it. Once you have a pitcher that gives up 5 runs and you say your offense only got 1 hit through 4, they just wave the white flag and that's it.
Right, there's nothing he could do. I can't really put that on Mendy. There's nothing he could do unless they would have came back in this game. Then it's Mendy. You know what though? Even if they did come back in this game, I can't blame Mendy for going in heavy hitters all of a sudden because you have an opportunity to win the game. Like if tomorrow, if that would have been the situation. Let's say we would have came back and we would have won this game today. Tomorrow, if he couldn't go to any of his heavy hitters tomorrow, I can't be upset with him. I can't.
I mean, I think that the Mets really do have to have like a game plan because, like you said, like there's really not much you could do. Like when it's clear that Mendy does have like a situation in his head, like if we're losing by this point, we're gonna bring in Plan D, which is Manaea comes in for slop work. But if we're winning, then I'll try to maneuver certain people and sacrifice. And we all see the Mendy meme of punting a game thing, so it seems like he's punting certain situations because he has nothing else that he could do. So it's kind of hard. Like it's like I give him some leeway because it's like today they're losing 5-1. Did you want Mendy to bring in Tobias Myers in today's game? Like it wouldn't have made any sense. So I honestly like agreed with letting Peterson wear this shit. Today it would have been like, go as many innings as you could go because we're not gonna burn the pen. You hit the bed at the beginning of the game. Like that makes no sense. Right. And some people wanted him out in the second inning, but how could you do that? Like how could you take him out in the second inning? Who are you replacing him with?
The funny thing is that when he gave up those 5 runs, he was only at fucking 34 pitches.
So it's like there's nothing. It's like you can't do nothing in that situation. Like you just gotta let him wear the L, and that's it. Because you gotta save the bullpen. Like your job at that point just gotta save the bullpen.
I mean, it's not a punt. It's more like you just gotta understand that this is 162 games, and you can't burn out the pen. But there are games that you're like, damn, like you're really thinking about like tomorrow's game when today's game, like that third game against Pittsburgh. Those are different situations, scenarios. Like you can't think about different, yeah. Those are different things where you're like, yo, you could win this game, go win this game. Not like, yo, we're down 5-0. Let's go bring in.
What hit?
No, we didn't even have a hit until the 4th inning. We didn't.
No, we didn't.
I don't know.
I do gotta commend him though. He didn't use, even in the game today where we were down and out. He didn't even use Richard Lovelady today, so I gotta commend him for that
You
one.
should have. How we saving
was
Lovelady
you
for?
should've.
That's the one of those games. I
Right.
mean, he used Mania till Mania couldn't be used no more. Oh my
Exactly.
god, yo, Mania. How
You know what Mania's getting?
falling off, man.
You know what You know what treatment Mania's getting? He's getting the Jose Budo treatment. When Jose Budo will pitch a game, you'll never see him for 3 or 4 games. That's the way
I
it
don't want to
is.
see Mania again if that's how he's gonna pitch. Like, yo, like, and it's crazy because it's effective, sort of. I guess, like the pitchers are like, yo, was that an 89 mile per hour fastball? All right, it's like an Ephus pitch right now. Like, okay,
I mean, you got to change the speeds of things, right? So you're going from
like, yo, I was just seeing
you go from
95,
95,
seeing
exactly.
87 down the middle. Oh boy.
Oh my god, bro. See, I'm scared of that if they have to put him in the fucking rotation, man. I'm so scared of that.
I don't know if he can. I don't know.
Let's be honest. We got all raise our hands on this one. We were hyped when we signed him.
No,
Oh, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. See, this is why I don't put that. There are certain people out there that are saying that that's an L from David Stearns. I can't do that. I can't.
I mean, it was a 3-year contract. I can't blame him off.
I can't blame him for that. I can't put that as an L. Like, the guy gave you one of his best production that he's had all of his career.
And you thought that he had, like, found that angle that was going to be be angle, and he's never found it again. This shit is lost in.
The way you were talking about this angle that Chris Sale was helped them with made it seem like he turned the.
Yo, go talk to Chris Sale again.
You should go call him. Go call
Right.
Sale again.
Yo, Chris, I need your help. I need your help. I need your help with the angle again.
I need that slot. I need that slot.
The way we were talking about it was almost like,
yo, give him a couple of hundreds. Like, give him something. Like, yo, whatever it is, you got to go find that slot.
Chris Sale said, yo, it was a 1-year thing. After this year, bro, it's not going to work. So don't count on it. And he counted on it. It got him money. But
is there any possibility that we could, like, trade him for a human being?
My thing is AP. Who's taking on that contract?
Well, I mean, if Cohen's willing to eat a lot of it, maybe we could get,
Okay, what team is gonna take that man at least with half the contract and put him on a rotation? What team is gonna do that?
Nobody.
The Rockies?
No, not even.
Yes.
No.
The Rockies. Well, no, the Rockies are playing good now. We gotta wait until they start losing.
That's my point. That's my point. They're actually playing good. Miami.
Who else is trash? Oh, maybe Washington.
Not even Washington. Hell no.
No.
They got all their starters are young. You think they're gonna take? You gonna think
he could be a wily veteran?
It's not happening.
89. I'm gonna show you guys how to throw 89.
You know why I don't like that idea, AP? You know what? You know exactly why I don't like that idea, and you're gonna be
because he's gonna come back and throw 89 and kill us. 89 on the last game of the season. He's gonna be carried on the shoulders. Like, I'm like, oh my god.
He's not gonna be throwing 89. He'll ramp it up to 97, bro.
80. Yo, he just hit 91 on the gun and he just blew it past somebody.
He's gonna kill us. That's why Chris knows.
It never stops.
It's
bro,
too much.
He finds that angle for that one game. The magic angle is back. All of a sudden, he's throwing 97 down the middle. Like, oh my god!
It's bound to happen. But
listen,
yeah,
man. I hope the guy figures it out. He hasn't still, because that's on him. He should have got the surgery. Like, this was the easy way to him to get the surgery and have, like, I don't want to say an excuse, but have a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have got the surgery and said, we would understand, he needs the surgery, he's going to get surgery, and that's it. And clean slate. But this guy wanted to be like, no, I feel good. I don't feel nothing on my elbow. Your elbow is gone. Like, it's
your elbow's gone. There's just a bunch of strings there. It's not even an elbow.
And I understand he's probably a team player.
I don't know what we're gonna do with him. I don't know. I think he's a huge concern because I don't know what the heck I mean, right now he's just serving as Peterson's mop-up guy. So I mean, that's the piggy bank. Like, yo, Peterson shit the bed.
And that's bad. That's bad to have because not only for Mania, it's for Peterson. Like now, this is your number 2 starter. So now you're telling me that every series, the second pitcher in the series, you're gonna lose because this guy's gonna have a shit game. Like
that to me is scary going into it, just because you're either avoiding a sweep or having to play a rubber game every series. So I mean, I don't know. That's like a guarantee right now with Peterson. Oh God, and Peterson's really gonna have to face the Dodgers. That's not for nothing. That's almost like, well, I could sleep that night. Like that's gonna be one of those 10 o'clock. And shout out to Major League Baseball for freaking putting the Mets Dodgers series Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Like, you guys are just geniuses. Like,
you know who's not watching? This guy right here.
I was gonna say, everybody that has a job that has to get up, like, and don't do this crap where you're like, we're just losing by like a run. We're gonna fight it to the end only to like keep you up till 2 a.m. No. Like, show me from the first inning we're winning or losing, so I can be like, I'm going to bed. I don't want to do that to go to work the next day.
I'm glad these games are early in the season, so we don't have to worry about them. Like, they're getting all their West Coast games.
Couldn't it be in the middle of the summer though? Like, we could have had this in July. We have to have it in April again.
Well, why would you want that
when the games cost more dramatic?
Yeah,
when you got less games to come back from, like we can't lose this game because we got.
Oh, gotcha. But you wouldn't have wished that Soto was playing in them, like so we could have Soto.
Bro, we're playing good without.
Chris is like, it don't matter who. So wait, hold on. Chris, you just think that we're just gonna get swept? Like it's not even gonna be close
with the Dodgers?
Yeah,
with the Dodgers.
Oh man,
nice.
Listen, I don't think they're gonna get swept. I think they're gonna put up a good fight because the Mets play good against good competition. They play bad against bad competition. That's what the Mets do.
I think that, and I think that it's warm out there.
That they beat the Giants. I'm surprised that they beat the Giants because the Giants, well, on paper they're not that bad. On paper, if you look at the Giants, they're not that bad.
I mean, it's a tough series to win because it's 4 games and you're away. I thought they would have split. But
the Mets do play good in LA. They always play well. We don't have, I don't want to say his name, but we don't got that first baseman that mashes in LA. So it's gonna be interesting to see.
Right.
The guy that's struggling right now. Gotcha. But yeah, I think that.
I don't know. Go check Baltimore fans what they feel about.
Yeah, see what they're saying about him. But I think that it's just. I would have preferred to have a better starting pitcher going up in that series.
No, of course. But let's be honest. We're talking about the Dodgers rotation compared to anybody else's rotation. Like they're gonna have a better rotation no matter what.
We'll see what we could do. I don't know. But instead of thinking about that, tomorrow is the rubber game. We're going against Erod, who right now has a 0.00 ERA. Versus Nolan McClain.
I like that matchup. I want the smoke.
Wait, is Erod?
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Don't like it.
That's why I wanted us to win today. Like, I was like, today was.
No, I'm not saying he's good because we saw in the DRT that they smoked him. But that's a DRT.
Yeah, but the guy's been he held the mighty Dodgers lineup to nothing.
But the problem is, I'm not even saying that I think the Mets could be. The problem is, the Mets can't hit lefties and cannot hit guys.
That's another thing that just compiles the problem.
They can't hit guys that they're supposed to hit. That's the problem with the Mets. They can't hit guys that they're supposed to hit.
I mean, maybe they see the zeros and they say, "Oh man," and they come with their hitting shoes. I don't know. And it's the first night game in Flushing, so.
Listen, I can't really put a prediction on what tomorrow's going to be because they made a guy with a 6-point-something ERA and Ryan Nelson
look like freaking
fucking prime. So I honestly,
but that's why I'm telling you. That's why I don't like it, but I still got the Mets winning because the Mets The
Hey,
Mets
from-
do funny things.
From your mouth to God's ears.
AP,
I really need the Mets to keep winning. So we'll see.
But I will
all the
say
great
this.
teams
I will
I
say
can't-
this. It's gonna be a low scoring game because
Oh, yeah,
that weather tomorrow
Yeah.
is gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be.
Are you impressed by the Arizona Diamondbacks lineup? I'm really not.
No,
Like
that's
I think that
what I'm saying.
lineup
It's
is
not-
kind of trash.
Listen, there's two guys you gotta worry about in Arizona. Three. There's three
better not
guys.
say
It's the top three of them.
Marte, because Marte hasn't done shit.
Nah, but you can't front
No,
on Marte.
you can't
front
shit
on
on him. You can't shit on him.
No. I'm not shitting on it, but I'm going based off what he's been doing.
But I'm
series.
still going with the career guy. Like
I'm not
touch
fronting
that.
on Marte.
You see,
Marte can beat
now
you.
Tom touch the money. Now Tom touch the money. This man's
now
gonna
you
go
wildin'. Marte sucks. All right, man.
Hey, I didn't say he sucks. Nah, I didn't say he sucks.
Marte ain't
I
good.
didn't say he sucks. Nah.
Because we
There's
signed
three
up
guys you
for
gotta worry about.
batting 208, and I'd sign up for him to be my second baseman right now.
Of course.
Yeah,
for the
look,
market
listen.
opinion, of course,
There's
bro.
three guys you gotta worry about. It's Carroll, Marte, and Perdomo to some extent.
Yeah.
But that's three. Because Arenado, he is washed. He is. I could say that with confidence. He is washed. He's done. So nobody else scares me there. Now, if
I
you
still
look at
don't
the
even
Mets lineup,
understand that trade from their perspective. Why would you have made that trade? Like
Because
I
well,
don't.
because they needed a third baseman badly.
And again,
I
you
mean-
gotta understand too. Look at the situation.
They were about
Look
to
at the
sign. They were
situation
about to
where
get
Arizona
Bregman.
was
They were
in.
about to sign
They
Bregman.
should have got Bregman.
It's not
Bregman
even
was
that.
another.
Look at the situation. This is why they were called stupid when they made the trade. Look at the situation that Nolan Arenado was in. He put a list of teams that he would have preferred the Cardinals to trade him, and not one of those teams accepted that. They didn't take it because they know they're gonna take all that money for a guy that's not even worth the production that the
He's
Cardinals
trash,
are still
that's it.
paying for.
What?
He's trash right now. The Arizona Diamondbacks only baited into it because they needed a third baseman. That was it.
He's still good at defense, but other than that, he's washed. He's done. That's it.
Yeah, no.
But listen, the Mets are gonna throw out very right-handed heavy. Lindor is just, I don't know what's gonna get this guy going. I'm not gonna say he's gonna get, but I could see Lindor maybe smack a. I won't even say a home run because it's gonna be brick tomorrow. I don't even know where that ball's gonna go. But I could see. I just need Lindor to get back to what the basics. Get back on getting on base. So you don't have to play hero ball, bro. And Bichette, he's hitting more, even though his swing is like, I don't know what the hell's going with that swing.
That swing is so terrible. Oh my god.
I think the Mets are gonna do good. I'm confident saying that. Remember, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna call it right now. Like McClain is probably our true ace. He's like our true ace. That kid is nasty. Yeah. And he's gonna be spinning that ball like crazy tomorrow. Arizona's gonna have a tough time, bro. It's gonna have a tough time.
You just gotta hope that he has a grip on that ball if the weather is bad.
Well, that's another thing too.
You also gotta hope that the offense gives him some run support.
Yeah, that too. Maybe they play some small ball and get some runs manufactured.
You better hope so because
you're gonna play small ball where you can't get on base.
Oh,
hey, listen, Steve.
Start walking.
Steve Gelbs and SNY were putting a segment talking about these guys were practicing bunting on batting practice. So you better hope that comes into fruition because, bro, I'm telling you, they can't manufacture runs consistently like that, man. They do it in San Francisco and then they come here and it's hard for them to consistently manufacture. Look how long it took them to get runs in yesterday's game. So
listen, I just think I'm not gonna put this out as an excuse, but it's the truth. These guys cannot hit in certain weather. It's just the proof. They proved it to you on the West Coast. They just did. Like how you score back-to-back 10, 19 runs in 2 days, and then you come home and you score 2 runs. Like how is that possible?
And that's an organizational thing because they were doing that.
Should have built a dome. We should have built a dome. Yeah. We wouldn't have been dealing with no cold weather, and we would have been good.
Will Pons. You could thank them for that.
Dome.
You could thank them for that. So,
Well, we have a dome across the street. Just go to the new soccer stadium. There's a dome
There
there.
we go.
You can do that.
You can play there.
Or no, take them to Flushing Meadow Park and just put tarp over the whole thing. And
Go to the tennis court.
yeah,
Start hitting
the
some
tennis
homers
court,
in there.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
They
But
should play in there.
right, it'd be much better.
Oh man, it's U.S. Open time. Mets time.
Oh man, but yo,
But I think they're gonna win. They're gonna win the series tomorrow, man. Watch. You're gonna win
Oh,
the
and
series.
shout out to Vientos who dropped the ball and then had a ball with it because he was playing with the fans. Like, yeah, I'm like, yo, are you serious? They're booing you because you're an idiot.
You know, well, he's clearly in his feelings. Like, he was upset and he was trying to show up the fans. Like, oh, why you don't cheer me now? Like, cheer me now. Like, he's joking around with it. I found it funny, but I'm like, yo, bro, don't get in. Don't do that because
You don't
get
want to
trolled
for
for
the fans. That would be the worst.
the next ball you drop, you're gonna get trolled, bro. Like,
I think Gary Cohen
and we know that's bound to happen. We know that's bound to happen.
I mean, literally, it almost happened like 3 times that game.
And then Gary Cohen and Keith Hernandez was like, yeah, look at Vientos and the fans, man. Look, they're happy he caught that ball. I'm like, deal.
Vientos got to learn how to crawl.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Clearly, Vientos, the only way he plays good, if they shit on him. Clearly, that's
The
just
fans.
the
The fans need to just like straight boo him all the time.
So, thank you. You're getting to my
Boo
point.
him.
So what the fans need to do
He's
is
gonna become the next
since he's
Vogelback.
playing first
I'm just
base,
gonna boo him just for the
He's-
shits and giggles
he's
at this.
playing first base, put the biggest sign ever and say you suck and all that. Like, say it all you can so he could go off. That's what we
No,
need.
somebody
Keep
should
going
have a
on.
sign of like Vientos. You forgot this, and have like a glove.
Oh man, he's gonna become a Gold Glove first baseman. I mean, he's made plays. I can't shut up. He's made.
No,
plays.
he's been playing. He's been playing good defense.
So there was a grounder that was hit to Bichette, and Bichette threw a fucking laser to him.
Yeah,
and he scooped
see.
it. And I kid you not, I had my thumbs ready to tweet. Mark
You had
Vientos.
your thumbs ready to tweet, like
No, like Mark.
tweet with
I
your
was
thumb?
literally about to tweet. I was literally not like
Gotta
this.
get it on Twitter.
I was literally about to tweet. Mark Vientos is a better defensive first baseman than Pete Alonso, but I didn't want to do it yet. I didn't want to do it yet.
Please
I
don't
didn't
go
wanna
down
do
that
it.
road.
Don't do
didn't
it
wanna
to
do it
yourself.
yet.
Fans still not over it yet. Let them soak it in, bro.
Because shout out to my guy Carson from Mets Weekly. He put out a video of all the short tosses that Mark Vientos has done in first base this year, and it's already looking better. It's already looking better than what we had with feet. So I was gonna do it.
Yo, you know that Kodai Senga when he runs to first
What
base, he
drugs
runs
are you
free.
doing? What drugs are you doing in Atlanta? What are we doing?
It's no drugs. It's clear observation of what
Clear
we haven't
observation.
seen. We have not seen.
AP, they do meth down there, bro.
Do we gotta get top in a program? Like, oh my god!
No, listen. It felt. I'm just saying, it felt good to see those
Yo,
shorts.
Top's new name is Method Man.
Let's go meth.
Yo, they just write. Oh man!
Y'all see what they do to me?
Oh,
do y'all see what they do to me?
No,
I'm just playing.
Put yourself in rehab. Get yourself some help.
I mean, I think we all need it with this fucking.
Oh man!
I think we all.
No, we good, man. We 7-5. We first place. I mean, second place. I don't know what place we're in, but we good.
I think we have a game out. I don't know.
But listen,
good,
man. Yeah, man.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
I think that's the message we're trying to tell you.
Yeah, don't do drugs. Hey, anyways, tomorrow's matchup is a very important matchup. Like he said, we got Eduardo Rodriguez versus Nolan McLean for the rubber match. And yeah, man, after that, we have 3 on the weekend.
With old friend
with an old friend.
Old friend Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil, like, guys, our 2022 batting champion.
If anybody's going to the game, please bring a raccoon.
That
Okay,
man,
this is
oh
what I'm gonna
man,
do.
that would be awesome. That would be
Please
awesome.
bring a raccoon.
I think I found a dead one in the backyard of my aunt's house. I might have to.
All right. Somebody, please get him some help. He's seeing dead raccoons.
I'm just kidding.
I mean,
oh my god.
No.
You know this man's gonna go off, right? That's serious.
I mean, he had 2 hits yesterday, so
great.
no.
And then,
he's just
what
warming
do you
up.
call it? Are we facing old friend
Again,
too?
again, let me also say this against a guy that people are saying is better than Nolan McLean. He had 2 hits off of Cam Schlittler yesterday.
That
So
kid's
take
good,
that-
though. I ain't gonna shit on him.
He's not better than
good.
not better than McLean though. He's not better than McLean, in my opinion. He's not better than McLean. Though. He's good.
I'm
I
not
don't think
he's pitched better than McLean.
I don't know. I mean, the guys.
He's pitched better.
Why do we gotta compare them? They're good. They're good.
I'm gonna put it out. He's good. He is really
Yo,
good.
he showed up in the playoffs too.
He did. No, he did. He
That's
did.
what I'm saying,
But if there's anything to those Jeff McNeil fans that still miss him, he did get 2 hits off of Cam Schlittler. So I don't know how y'all want to take that, but
Yeah, and he's gonna get 6 off of us.
Because we're gonna for that it's gonna be Holmes on Friday. Senga on Saturday, and then Freddie Peralta on Sunday. So that's your 3 matchups for that weekend series. But
we should win the series. We should.
But that A's team is young, so you just never know with these young ass teams. They could be pesky at times.
They're gonna be pesky.
Yo, the A's got a good hitting team. Like, I think that they have one of the better hitting lineups that people don't really know. So this is gonna be a tough series. The pitching is gonna have to step up.
Yep,
and the bats are gonna have to match some offense. So get your hitting. Get your hitting bats ready and let's go.
Since I've been out in the loop, they ain't saying. I know they say Soto 2 to 3 weeks, but I saw it was retroactive, right?
I think it's to I think it was to the 4th or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he ain't coming back anytime soon.
Nah, we probably gotta wait.
You gotta do no rehab, right? They ain't say about no rehab, right? They ain't doing no rehab.
Not that I heard.
Not like Topps rehab, but like
not the meth rehab. No, let's go meth.
MATHOD, man. All right.
He's gonna text me tomorrow. Like, yo, Top, are you good? Did you wake up?
Like, do you need to talk?
Need to talk?
The first step is admitting your addiction.
Right, exactly. But yeah, man. Big game tomorrow. Hopefully the bats could come alive and win the series tomorrow. It is a night game. It is not a midday game at 4:00. It is a 7:10 p.m. game tomorrow. So that should be interesting.
No free tickets. No free tickets.
No free tickets tomorrow.
Only no free tickets. So you guys got to go out there, get your wallets out, get your cards out, and buy your tickets wherever you get them. So just keep that in mind.
Too bad it's too cold. I ain't doing that.
Listen, hey, you got a roof. You can see it from your roof. You live right there, bro.
I just stick my head out.
I know Saturday's gonna be packed because everybody's gonna go out there to get that bobblehead. So
unfortunately, I won't be there. But
what bobblehead is on?
It's the Juan Soto 40-30 bobblehead.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he's not gonna be there.
Yeah, no. They should have like a little cast on his leg.
Is he gonna bobble? He's gonna be wobbly.
Bobblehead IL. The leg, maybe it jiggles a little bit.
That's so foul. Yeah?
The leg, little jiggle.
Question though, is Lindor gonna get one?
We're gonna get. Oh, is it gonna be drama now because of that?
Chris, that's a good question, Chris.
This Lindor bobbleheads. What are we? You guys. I'm done. All right. We're ending this because when I started.
That's a good question. That's a good question, Chris.
I said, is Lindor gonna have a Juan Soto bobblehead to promote it since he's not there? He needs to look out for his friend. He needs to look out for his friend.
No, I mean, if Lindor does not get one of the bobbleheads, does that mean that there's beef and that they don't like each other? If Lindor doesn't have one Soto bobblehead.
Remains to be seen.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. If he doesn't have one in his locker room,
they got beef.
And they have beef and they hate each other. And this is never going to work.
All I'm saying is that ever since Juan Soto left, Lindor has been shit. That's what I'm saying. He might miss his friend. He might be missing his friend.
I mean, he was shit before, but okay.
No, he was getting on base. He was getting on base.
This year, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
AP's like,
he was hitting triples.
Oh, one of my favorite players.
He was hitting triples. He was hitting triples. Now he's not doing it.
You got 2 triples.
That's triples, right?
What he got now? And what he got now?
What he got now? Zero. He got 0 triples. You're right.
Not even
Soto effect.
Soto left.
He did get
you've been gone.
He did get 2 hits yesterday, so I don't know if that counts.
Oh my god!
Because remember, Juan Soto's not behind him, so they're gonna throw all the junk at him now because they're gonna go, keep throwing all that bullshit.
Yeah. Oh man, but hey man,
we have fun. We have fun.
Night game tomorrow.
See, we push different narratives on this side.
Yeah, we don't try to instigate for clicks. We don't do that here. We don't need to start no drama.
We're family over here. Family. Like those Fast and Furious movies that you guys go and watch.
Like Toretto?
The Toretto, yeah.
It's all about family.
It's all about family.
Every time we say family here, we mean.
Oh my god! But hey, yeah, JD Martinez spoke about family in his interview today. So
there you go.
Hey, we didn't speak about that. Let me speak about that real quick.
Oh, okay.
Is it a coincidence?
We're just gonna prolong this.
No, I just want to say something real quick. Isn't it a coincidence that the team started winning when JD Martinez came around? That's crazy, right?
You heard that? That Oh My God reached out to him and he sent him a text like congratulating him. Oh my God!
Texted him. Oh
my God!
He's
gonna the staff too. They're gonna hire him too.
Nah,
no, I don't. I mean, he may be a janitor, maybe.
I mean,
he did say that.
Viento's still rocking.
Could he do worse than Simeon? Could he do worse than Simeon?
He did say that, and then he also did say.
I mean, AP. Viento's still stuck on 2024. Why can't everybody else come back? Just bring it back.
I think that I will bring him back and have him start over Simeon. Simeon doesn't do anything.
I agree.
I agree.
And he makes less money.
Exactly.
Right now, you could probably get him for like $50, a blank CD, and a Metro card.
And he'll sing an album for you for free.
Yeah, he'll do an after game post concert that maybe like 5 people will stay to see.
Yeah, but those 5, guess what? And those 5 tickets ain't free.
No,
bars.
No, those aren't free. Bars. His family paid for those. His family paid full price.
They paid for them. They didn't get it for free.
Oh man, we had enough, man.
Hey, listen, shout out to JD Martinez, man, getting that opportunity. He did say that he did get other offers from other teams, but he felt the connection.
Which is nice to see. It's nice to see that people actually want to come to the Mets organization. It's pretty cool to see.
Even when you're not playing on the field for them.
Well, I mean, he saw what was happening with the hitting and said, "Oh my God, I gotta."
He said, "Oh my God,
oh my God, I gotta get these guys hitting. I don't know what's going on." He saw Simeon like with people on base and said, "Yo, if I don't do something, this is gonna."
We'll see because he's been here for about a couple of days and Simeon still hasn't done shit. So I don't.
I mean, we might have to just throw holy water at Simeon and
might just. I don't know. I don't know if Simeon went to church on Sunday, but
I hope you keep shitting on this man because this man needs a miracle, bro.
Vientos, you better start hitting.
I mean,
he start hitting and catching.
He was doing it. He was doing it for a little
No, because Top thinks you're Gold Glove, like everything. So there you go.
No. I didn't say everything.
You're the best first baseman around.
I didn't. See how they put words in my mouth? Like, I didn't say none of that.
Lobber. He said you're the best lobber. You're the best lobber.
He's the best lobber. Yo, I don't know what to make out of that one, but I'm leaving. Good day.
Oh, man.
Yo, I think
The
it's time
best
to
lava. I'm done.
Everybody start accusing me of things I never even
You
said.
guys next week.
Yo, anyway.
He's
Oh
saying through
my
perfect lobs to first.
I'm just trying to give him the little details that we couldn't give credit when fucking Pete Alonso was here. But my bad, Vientos, my bad. I try to give you something. My bad, bro. Anyways, appreciate everybody tuning in. Bars. Right. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Without you guys, again, we wouldn't be doing this without all the content creators doing what they're doing. This wouldn't be possible. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody that stayed up and watched with us. Shout out to my guys, Chris and AP, for always taking the time to do this, man. Without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. Shout out to everybody in the comments that kept us going, and let's hope that the New York Mets get that series win. Again, pitching matchup between Eduardo Rodriguez and Nolan McLean. Let's see what the offense does because they were dead today. So, with that being said, let's go Mets. This is the 7 Express podcast, and we will check you guys out on the next video.